Hello everyone and welcome back, and this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Aries for the week of December 19th through the 25th of 2022. I would like to thank everyone who has given my channel a thumbs up and subscribed and left comments. Thank you very much for doing that. It is appreciated. And I would also like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. And the Fool card. It's your first card out this week. So, taking a leap of faith in something, are you, this week? Or thinking about it? And the Two of Rods. So, trying to hold yourself back as well. But though you want to take that leap of faith, you're thinking about it long and hard this week. You're not just going to leap out into the great unknown. You're really weighing your pros and cons, making sure that all your bills are paid for, all your paperwork is filed this week. It's one of those things. You know, you're standing there looking out and wondering, you know, trying to make that big decision for yourself going forward. And the Five of Pentacles. So that might be why you're having a little bit of hesitation. For sure. Maybe you've had a little bit of a financial setback here a little bit in the recent past. And the Six of Swords. So thinking of moving to more calmer circumstances, calmer waters in your life. Maybe there's been a bit of an upheaval in the job that you have or relationship. So you're thinking of maybe, you know, moving on to bigger and better horizons, to another company. For some of you. Wow. And the Ten of Pentacles, which is a beautiful card. So you're definitely thinking about what you're going to have in the end if you make this decision for yourself to move away from circumstances that you already know into a newer area in your life. This could be in a relationship, a new job, a new residence as well. Maybe you're just thinking of moving, 100%. But, with the Ten of Pentacles there, it's telling you that, this is a inheritance coming in for some of you. This could be money coming in the picture in some shape or form. Could almost be a good business deal as well for some of you. So that might be why you're thinking of making this move. Maybe you're unhappy with the place that you're at right now in the time in your life, and you want more, and you're willing to, let things out of your life in order to bring fresh and new in. So good for you. And the Queen of Wands. Well, there you are. Little fire signs, little firecrackers. You always have a good attitude. Love it. If you decide to go down a path, it's because it's an adventure that you want to do. And I think you're really thinking hard about doing this for yourself this week. You're weighing all the pros and cons about, what could be and what has happened already in the World card. So most definitely a new beginning. You've crossed some sort of accomplishment in your life, whatever it may be, and now you're thinking about, where do I go from here? So you're starting over in some endeavor in your life, whether it's a job or a new residence, a new business. Maybe you started your own business. And now you're thinking, okay, now that I've accomplished all that, maybe I should, look forward in the future to making a plan to travel somewhere. So you may be looking into that as well. And the Eight of Swords. So feeling held back, not feeling like you were appreciated, though you put a lot of effort into pretty much absolutely everything you do in life, but you're having that little bit of doubt in your mind. You're feeling locked up, not appreciated. You have a lot of accomplishments. You're trying to, face the facts of where you are in your life and Are you content, or are you going to take the blindfolds off and actually face what's going on around you and know which way you can go in the future? And the King of Cups, so water signs coming in for you. Maybe this is an advisor for some of you. You know, you're feeling very motivated this week to talk to the right people, solve, you know, problems that's gone on in your life, whether that's in relationships or jobs or friendships. You know, you just want the world to be harmonious around you. And that's a wonderful trait. And the Five of Swords, so you keep it to yourself. You're not letting too many people know what's going on in your life because you don't want to be judged and you don't want anybody to feel they have the right. So you're protecting your good name, and you're willing to walk away from circumstances that you had to. Maybe this was, you know, people talking behind your back or bullying you on a job site as well for some of you. It's amazing what we put up with in order to keep the money flowing in. So, you know, you're feeling like you need to make some big decisions this week. And the Page of Swords. So definitely, you know, some sort of disagreement this week, or maybe it's already passed for you and now you're just contemplating over all of it. You know, this could be in a relationship, a friendship. You know, you're trying to watch how you talk to people this week. You try not to get anybody upset, but if there's something going on in your life and you're just not happy with, you know, you're going to speak your mind. And the Hierophant. So most definitely, you know, talking to a good friend, aunt, uncle, could be a teacher, a therapist for some of you. You know, you've come through a crossroad in your life and you just want, you know, to get verification from somebody that's already gone through it, you know, which way you want to go this time. And, you know, you're really, really thinking about all of it. You know, you're trying to watch your money and you're trying to, you know, learn more about where you want to go in life and how to get there, and which is beautiful. And the Four of Swords. So very nice. You know, you're taking the time out, stepping back. Hopefully this, you know, you haven't, you know, gotten sick lately, so you know, you're trying to recoup. Maybe you're just taking care of somebody, or just business in general. Sometimes you just need to step back and walk away from circumstances and situations to really get a good perspective on things. You know, it could have been a heavy workload that you've been going through for a while and you're just plumb worn out. You know, this could be some sort of mistake that you've made, you know, whether it was a verbal thing with somebody else and you wish you hadn't, and trying to figure out how to, you know, go about it and rein it back in. But it looks more like you're just plumb worn out, you know, and you don't want to wind up ill, so you're thinking of just taking the time to yourself, sitting back a little bit and trying to relax. And the Knight of Wands. So very nice. So an invitation coming in. You know, this is usually some sort of trip to do with a vehicle of some sort. Maybe you're just sort of taking a ride to a different town or a different end of your town, and having a look around, just someplace different for yourself. You know, you're not really have any real area that you have to do this, but I think it's what you want to do this week. Just that little time out for yourself to refresh, recoup. And the Eight of Cups. So making that decision about moving away from something in your life. You know, something that you've put a lot of energy and effort into. It's not like it's been handed to you, you know, but you're starting to realize, how much more effort am I going to put into all of this? And what is my reward? What am I getting back? Am I always the one who's giving and receiving nothing in return? So you're really contemplating that this week, looking over all matters in your life. And the Page of Cups. So surprise. This could be a new romance coming into your life as well. You know, some sort of relationship that you're just really thrilled about. An invitation that you were truly not anticipating is coming in for you this week in some sort. And like I said, that could be a friendship as well. Maybe they've decided to, you know, have a small get together and they're asking you over That's why you're having that sudden flash of unexpectedness coming towards you. You're feeling a little more trustworthy. You're starting to understand, all the things that's gone on in the past here with you, where you want to go in the future. You're willing to remove the blindfolds and really take a hard look at what you're heading at this time. And you're making that decision, quite well here. You're not pulling any punches and you're not sugarcoating it. You realize what you've had to sacrifice and what you've put up with this far to get where you are at. And now you're thinking of, moving on to even better shores. All right, I'm going to shuffle and deal you an Angel Oracle card. But your cards look really well. I mean, yes, there's a few hiccups, but that's to be expected. So you're quite excited about, I think, moving to calmer, better shores for yourself. And that's what's going to make you happy this week, just the anticipation of it. All right. I am the Angel of Peace. I bring you new tranquility and a smoother road ahead. Well, isn't that perfect? And there you are. All right, Aries, on that note, I will say goodbye for now, and I will talk to you again next week. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy, and bye for now.